theinternationalblindcafe.com audio tutorial.
Welcome to a guide for getting started with Quentin Playroom. Quentin Playroom is a platform where you can play games online against other people or against bots. Bots is the computer. So there are different games available. There are card games, dice games, board games, and others. So you can play there's a program you can install on the computer on Windows, or you can play through your web browser. And you can play on your web browser on Windows, Mac, Linux, and on your phones as well, Android and iOS. So, I'm going to open my web browser. I'm going to use Microsoft Edge. But something to note, it would be better to download the Windows program through another browser than Microsoft Edge, because it will be stopped by the security and it is possible to get it to download, but it's a process you need to go through. So if possible, use another browser to download the Windows program. And doesn't matter which browser you use to open this, to go to their website. And for this demonstration, I'm going to use the Microsoft Edge. I'll open the Start menu.
Start window, search box edit blank.
I press the Windows key to open the Start menu, and I'll start typing Edge.
Microsoft Edge, Microsoft recommended browser, press right to switch. Loading complete.
Okay, I'll press Alt-D to go to the address bar.
Google, Microsoft Edge region, app bar navigation landmark, address and search bar search landmark collapse search or enter web address control plus selected https://www.google.com.
Okay, now I can type in the address. Now the address is www.qcsalon.net. www.qcsalon.net.
Google www.qcsalon.net.
And I'll press enter.
Loading page, collapsed. Home, loading complete.
Okay, so it might put you into a edit field. That's where you sign into your account if you want to play through your web browser, or maybe you'll even be able to post on the forum as well when you're logged into your account. If you don't already have an account, okay, so you get out of the edit field with the escape key. If you don't already have an account, then you need to create one. So easiest will be, I'll press E to go to the edit field for the username.
E.
Oh, I'm already in the edit field. Okay. Sorry about that. So let's go down to create account.
Password. Edit protected required. Checkbox checked remember me. Button unavailable sign in. Button lost password.
Lost password. So if you have an account but you forgot your password, that's where you can go to get a new password.
Button create account.
And there's create account. So you go in there to create to create an account for yourself. So you can play. The reason why it didn't tell me that I was in the edit field is because before I went to the address bar, I didn't escape out of the edit field that I was in. That was Google. So NVDA didn't make the sound of going into the mode where you can type into an edit field. Okay, so that's where you go to create an account. So you'll have to enter a username that you want to use for the game, your email address, and a password you want to use for the game. And when you submit that, then it will send you an email with a code you have to enter on the website, on the page you went to when you submitted that data. It may be, the email may be in your spam folder, so if you don't see it, check your spam folder. If you still don't see it after a while, I think there are some email addresses that it for some reason doesn't send email to. I know Gmail works, so if you have a Gmail address, give that a try if you didn't before. And after you entered the code and submitted that, then you have an account. I'll go to the top of the screen with Control Home.
Banner landmark link go to contents down arrow.
To the top of the page. So when you're logged into your account and you would like to play through a web browser, then you can go to menu you go to menu or your username and you press enter on that. So I'll go down and show you. Let's go to menu.
Link graphic Quentin sees Playroom. Menu navigation landmark list with 3 items sub-menu link menu.
So I saw on the phone that menu didn't do anything when I double tapped on that for me, but when I double tapped on the username, it brought up options. So if the menu doesn't do something for you on here, try the username. But let's press enter on the menu.
Play. 1 of 4.
And that's where you want to go if you want to play through the web browser. That's play. That's one way to find the place to go when you want to play on the web browser. But we're not going to do that, so I'll press escape.
Sub-menu link menu. Menu sub-menu link.
So now I'll show you where to download the program for Windows. I'll press H until I get to the quick links heading. H will navigate by heading.
Main contents: main landmark Quentin sees Playroom heading level 1. Quick links heading level 2.
Here we are at quick links.
List with 6 items. Bullet link: download Playroom client for Windows 7, 8, and 10, standalone installer, 14 megabytes.
Okay, I went down arrow, and that's the first option. Just be aware with NVDA, you may not be on the link. You probably won't be on the link. So if you press enter now, nothing will happen because you're probably on the bullet, because this is a bulleted list. So to go to the link, you can press K. K takes you to the next link, or you can press right arrow until you're on the link. I'll press K.
Download Playroom client for Windows 7, 8, and 10, standalone installer, 14 megabytes, link.
With JAWS, by default, you should be on the link when you press down arrow, so you can just download it. There's another link I want to show you. If you go down,
Bullet link: play on the Playroom directly in your browser by connecting to the web client.
so there's another place where you can find that option, an option to play on your web browser. Okay, so I already have I've downloaded the program. So I'm going to close the browser and go to the downloads folder in File Explorer. I'll press Alt F4 to close the browser.
Desktop list.
Okay, and I'll press Windows E to open File Explorer.
This PC window, items view list.
Okay, I press Control to stop that. So mine opens to this PC. Yours may open to quick settings or something else, to OneDrive, or it can be changed in File Explorer options where it opens, but it doesn't matter where it opens. To go to the downloads folder, we'll Shift Tab to go to Tree View.
This PC expanded 3 of 5 level 1.
Okay, it's in the Tree View. It didn't tell me that, but it is. So I'll press D until I get to downloads.
D. Level 2 desktop collapse 2 of 8.
So you'll notice that you're in the Tree View if it say things like collapsed or closed. Because in the Tree View you can open and close folders with right arrow and left arrow. But I'll keep pressing D until I find downloads.
D. Documents D. Downloads collapsed 4 of 8 level 2.
Yes, that's what we want. I'll press enter to update the list view. And press tab to go into the list view.
Items view list. Today grouping expanded. QCGC setup.exe not selected 1 of 113.
Okay, so there's the file. I'll press space to select it. You can press down arrow and up arrow as well to select it.
Space. Selected.
If you want. And now I'll press enter.
Window dialog. Windows protected your PC. Microsoft Defender Smart Screen prevented an unrecognized app from starting. Running this app might put your PC at risk. More info.
Okay, so this program is safe. So I do want to run it, so I'll press tab until I get to more info.
More info link.
Press enter. Now I'll tab to run anyway.
Windows protected your PC grouping. Windows protected your PC. Microsoft Defender
press
Smart
tab
Screen
again.
Prevent Run Anyway button. Windows protected your PC. Microsoft
press
Defender
enter.
Smart Downloads window. Secure desktop.
Okay, so it brought up the user account control dialog. Now you won't be able to hear it on my computer, but what you want to do is press tab to the yes button and you press space, or you can press Alt Y. That's a quick way to activate the yes button, and then it will take you to the installation dialog.
Setup. Select setup language. Select the language to use during the installation. Combo box English collapsed.
Yes, we want English. If you want a different language, go up and down, see if the language you want is there. Press tab.
OK button.
That's for the installation. I'll press enter.
Setup. Quentin sees Game Room version 2023.1 dialog. Select additional tasks. Which additional tasks should be performed? Select the additional tasks you would like setup to perform while installing Quentin sees Game Room, then click Next. Tree view. Additional shortcuts, 0.
Okay, I'll go down. Let's look at what's available here.
Create a and desktop shortcut checkbox checked.
Okay, I wanted to create a desktop shortcut. If you don't want that, you can press space to uncheck that.
Reset all user settings checkbox not checked.
No, let's keep going down.
Create a and desktop shortcut checkbox checked.
Okay, we're back to the desktop shortcut, so I'll press tab.
Reset all user settings next button Alt plus N.
Okay, press tab twice there. Let's go to the press enter on next.
Install.
Alright, let me press tab.
Cancel button. Click install to continue with the installation, or click back if you want to review or change any settings. Edit read-only multi-line additional tasks.
Okay, so you can just tab to install.
Back button Alt, install button Alt plus I.
And press enter to install it. I already have it installed, so I'm going to press escape to get out. But you can install it. Go ahead. I'll press escape.
Exit setup dialog. Setup is not complete. Yes button Alt plus Y.
Okay, I tap to yes and I'll press enter.
Downloads window.
And I'll close downloads with Alt F4.
Desktop list. Recite.
Okay, so after you installed it, now you can open it. I'm on the desktop. I'll press Q to find the shortcut.
Q. Quentin sees Game Room 22 of 49.
And I'll press enter.
Connection dialog. Username. Edit Alt plus up 94.
Okay, so for you, it won't give a username. You have to type it in. So you type in the username of the account you created. After that, you can press tab.
Password. Edit protected Alt plus selected 7 star.
Okay, that's where you type in your password. Press tab.
Remember my password checkbox checked Alt plus M.
Okay, so it will remember your password, so you don't have to type it again. If you want that, or don't want that, you can change that by pressing spacebar. Alt tab.
Auto login at startup checkbox not checked.
Auto login at startup. Mine's unchecked. If you want that, press space to check it. I'll press tab.
Connect button Alt plus C.
And connect. Press enter to connect. So just a note, when you're connected and you haven't started the game yet, you'll get lots of messages from about people creating games and joining games, leaving games. You can press Control to stop your screen reader from talking when you hear a message coming through. So I'll press Enter.
Quentin C. Game Room FM 94. Menu list. Welcome to the Playroom, version March 9, 2025. 168 players are connected at the moment. Create a new table.
Create a new table. So that's where you create a new game.
The load has left it.
I'll go down.
Join a table.
Join a table. You join someone's game they already created. I'll keep going down.
Restore a table.
That's if you saved a game. That's where you go if you want to play it again, to continue that game.
Options.
Options. Change options there.
Functions and more.
Functions and more. There are different things there, like the inbox. You receive messages and friends list and other things.
Leave the Playroom.
And that's where you close the program. I'll go up to join a game
Caracatix has left it.
and show you how that looks.
Options. Restore it. Join a table.
Join a table. I'll press Enter on that.
1000 miles, 0/5.
Okay, I'll go down.
Uno, 1/4.
Okay, so there's one game available and 4 games. I believe that means like 1 game is available and 4 games are already in progress. People are already playing.
FD Conqueror has left a
Press
table.
Enter to take a look at this.
Calistache Aquina has left a table of Uno. Uno with Calistache Aquina and Albatros.
Oh. Okay, someone left that table. So if you wanted to join this table, you press Enter on that. So we're not going to join a game now. So
June
I'll
1st
press
has left a
Escape.
table of Uno,
Press Escape
1/4.
again.
Join a table.
And if you can also you can go up and down in that list, but yeah, I'll go up. I'll
Create a new table.
So there I went up to the create a new table option. Something I want to show you is a way to find keyboard shortcuts in the that you can use in this main menu, or when you're in a game, it will show you keyboard shortcuts you can use in that game. So to get the keyboard shortcuts, you press F1. I'll press that.
Press W to know who is at the table and who is its master. Press Shift plus W to get the list of players at the table. Press Q to quit the table. Press Ctrl plus U to get a list of all connected players. Press F1 to get some short help. Press Ctrl plus F1 to get detailed help about game rules and specific shortcut keys. Press Ctrl plus F2 to open the forum in your web browser.
Okay, and it goes on. I pressed Control. So when you're in a game, you can press Control F1 and it will open a website where you can read the rules and how to play a game. So if you were inside an Uno game, you pressed Control F1 and it will open the browser. You can also get that info when you go to QC. When you go to QC Salon website, there's a list. It's the first list on the website. So if you're at the top of the page and you press L, you'll see the games, and when you go into a link the game that you want to take a look at, you'll see that same page you'll get with Control F1. So I'll show you So different games have different keys, but just to get an idea of how this works, I'll just start a game of Uno. So I'll press enter on the create a new table option.
Choose a game. 1000 miles. Horse Whisperer has been.
I'll go down to
Nader
Uno.
has left Uno.
Press enter.
Create a new table. Create a new table. You have joined the table. Wait for players to join, then press enter to start the game. Press B to add bots, press Shift plus B to remove bots, and press Alt plus O to set game options. Attila Bayar has just created a new table of dominoes. Savage has...
Okay, so if you want to change for options, you press Alt O.
Christine, choose the rules to apply. Checked. Draw responses checkbox checked. A C has left.
And if it's checkboxes, you press spacebar to check or uncheck. You go up and down. And if it's an edit field, like changing the score, you press enter on it. And then you type in the number you want, and you press enter. And you go down, go to the, I think it, save options. Let me quickly go down and see.
Buzzer, allow, number, think, score, round, confirm, reset, confirm.
Oh, confirm. So when you're happy with the options, you choose confirm. And you press R to see which rules have been chosen.
FD Conqueror has...
So in this case,
R. Draw responses are enabled. Bluff is enabled. You are allowed to draw up to 3 cards at your turn. The score limit is fixed to 300 points. FD Conqueror.
Okay. So anyone in the game can do that, not just the one who sets the options.
Lord Black 20.
Press
Ahmed.
B to add a bot.
B. Pikachu has joined the table. Ahmed Reza.
Okay. And I'll press enter to start the game.
The game starts. Draw responses are enabled.
Oh, quite a start. The bot gave me a draw, played a draw too. But I'm not going to play. This is just to show how it works. And you press F1 to get the keyboard shortcuts. Let's listen to some of those.
Press space to draw cards. Press C to see the card on the top of the pile. Press U to say Uno or to catch somebody who didn't say it. Press V to check color after a wild or +4. Press F to declare a bluff, if that extra rule is activated. Press B to push on the buzzer if that extra rule is activated. Press S to view scores.
Okay. So that's some of that. It continues. I stopped it with control. And I'll press Q to quit the table.
Q. Are you sure you want to leave the table? Yes.
Yes, I'm sure. I'll press enter.
Blue 8. Blue 8. Welcome to the Playroom.
And I'll go down to close the Playroom.
Join, rest, option, function, leave the Playroom.
Leave the Playroom and press
Godfire
enter.
has desktop list.
And that is how to get started with Quentin C Playroom.
TheInternationalBlindCafe.com